All right, so this is a pretty big week. I'm about to buy something very expensive. Just a hint, it's $22,000. So if you're a video game seller, you might have an idea. It's gonna be a really awesome purchase. First, we have to sell the old one to get the new one. So we have my buddy Shane coming over right now. He's supposed to be here in the next couple of minutes. He's gonna buy the old one. Then I'm gonna head on to Indiana to buy the new one. So let's see what Shane thinks of his next big purchase. All right, so I am selling Shane the Elm AutoSmart. It's gonna come with some extra pads, Solution D, and compound. Q, I had him deep clean this for you yesterday.
Nice.
And I'm not throwing him underneath the bus, but he scared the shit out of me because I thought he broke it.
Oh.
I actually run it a couple times just to make sure it's working properly and everything. Opens up. So these pads, these come off. Mm-hmm. So he took them off to clean it, but he didn't put them back to where they go.
Oh.
I messed up the order.
So I like ran a couple of discs last night to make sure it was
So probably has
working.
like a cycle that it goes through.
Yes. And it like destroyed a couple of discs and I was like, what is going on? And what happened, you can see it has like the color. So this is yellow. You could probably scraped it off a little bit, but green, down here red, and
So they start like that and end up like that.
yeah. So they start off really clean. These still are good.
How long do they, I mean,
So I think you can get like 150 cycles
it's not bad.
on this one, and then these are 50 each, but you can probably get 100 out of them, and you could probably actually get like 300 on this. I do have the instructions and everything for you. It's from Family Video.
So I almost bought theirs when I started my business. Like they were just, you probably seen for you, they were just going out of business.
Yeah,
And they'd already sold the one.
there are errors that come up, and basically the error is you need to replace the pad. You can ignore it, but it shows you errors and like what they mean and everything. So
Very good.
I just 3D printed this, but this is how much solution you need. You do this amount of this with a thing of distilled water
Okay.
to use it. So these are, oh shit, that's actually cracked. That's chewed, even better. You can just throw that away. So I like grabbed some like pretty bad discs, like Red Dead. Can you see it? Can you see how bad it is or no?
Yeah.
Kinda, okay. So you just put it in here, and you have higher levels than 3. I've never really used 4 or 5, but light, medium, heavy. Basically, this is gonna need a heavy.
They do one at a time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It takes like 5 minutes. Look good?
That's great, man.
You're gonna love this thing.
Yeah, I pretty much stopped using the other one. I don't have a ton of bad discs anyways, but
Yeah.
I have a bunch that I tried fixing with that. I'm hoping that didn't damage the disc that,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
Honestly, I run so many through here. Like, even if it's just kind of lightly scratched, sometimes I'll still just run it through. Especially, like, it is loud. So you can choose if you want it right by you. My office is all the way over there.
Did you have the JFJ ever use that?
Yeah,
That thing's loud.
Yeah.
I would say that's quieter than the JFJ is, so.
It's been a minute. I feel like this is louder, but I could be wrong.
That thing is loud.
Yeah? Are you going to pay me or not?
I will pay you.
Just kidding.
Whew. I was gonna ask for all ones.
All ones?
I watched a video of a guy buying a Lamborghini with all ones.
All right, it's been a few days now. Shane picked up the AutoSmart on Friday, and today, Wednesday, we are picking up the Elm Master. This is something I've wanted for a couple years now, and I am so excited to pick this up. The big thing with this, the AutoSmart does one disc at a time. So you put a disc in, close it, resurface it, take it out, and do another. This one, you can put 50 discs in, and it will just resurface all of them. It's not gonna do them all at once. It still does it one at a time, but you're not sitting there flipping it back and forth, back and forth. It's gonna be a really exciting day. There's not much that I'm gonna be able to actually record, but I will give you a full recap after we pick it up, and I'll try and include a clip of us actually loading it in the car. But it's gonna be really exciting, and I cannot wait to get it home, set up, to show you all. how amazing this thing is. So let's get into that. So we're headed home now. It has been quite the day. I haven't given a whole lot of detail because I wanted to kind of get permission first. I did get permission. I didn't know what all I could talk about, etc. So I bought the Master, the resurfacer, from Sosa Games. I met him 2 years ago at FlipCon, and we've continued to message back and forth. Mostly probably me bugging him, but he messaged me and said that he had a couple extras. I wanted to know if I would be interested in purchasing one. I was planning on buying one probably in like December or something, but this is a really good deal and I could not say no to it. So drove out to Indiana. Absolutely insane system or business. I'm like fumbling my words a little bit because it's bonkers. I think that's my favorite way to describe it. Just seeing his setup in person, what he has, everything is just truly incredible. If you all want to see kind of what it looks like, honestly, I would just check out his eBay. It's Sosa Games. They have pictures of inventory for sale, etc. But it doesn't even scratch the surface of what they have. He's been doing this for 12 years and it shows. But it is just truly an insane setup, and it was so cool to see in person. I did not take pictures, didn't record anything. First off, because I didn't know if he was okay with me doing it, and I didn't want to do it and then ask for forgiveness later. And two, like, he's a friend, so like I didn't want to invade his privacy, and he is a private person, so didn't want to bug that too much. But I've seen some crazy things with this business and things like that, and this just is on a whole other level. So we're headed home now. We have a ton of boxes back here. Another thing that Sosa Games does, if you are a collector or if you sell video games and you care about the condition, because we do actually care about the condition when we sell, they sell replacement cases. They're basically OEM. He's worked with the manufacturers of the original cases to basically get one-to-one copies of these cases. So, for example, this is a OG Xbox. Might look a little bright on camera with the light, but these are probably the best looking OG Xbox cases I've ever seen. He does not have GameCube yet. He did show me this, so they do have these. I don't know if they're for sale, but they're pretty good. They're not perfect, so the outside looks the same, inside looks close. So these I do not think are from the original equipment manufacturer, and I think they might actually buy these from someone else. But their cases are amazing, and so I don't know, I think I bought like 700 cases while I was there. They're very good. They're essentially one-to-one equivalent, exact copy. So bought those, and then obviously we have the Master. It is laying down in the back right now. It's got clothes shoved in it because the door is rattling and I'm very sound sensitive, so it's driving me a little nuts. But we have it and we're headed home. Should get home tonight. Tomorrow I will unload it and get it all set up, and hopefully it works perfect. It should. He showed me how to run it and everything, so it should be good, but I'm extremely excited to get it set up. Again, it does 50 discs at a time, so it's gonna save us a lot of time. I just have to figure out how to make sure that it doesn't break down and things like that. So we'll get it set up and I'll show you all what that looks like next. All right, so been home for a couple days. We've been able to test out the machine, make sure it's working properly. We've actually probably run about 350 discs through this. So I do want to show you all kind of like how it works and kind of the benefits. So down here, this is kind of like where you load games. We got 2 that just got done. And then the nice thing is, so right here we have a bunch of discs. They're all pretty scratched up. So these are 2s, or gonna need like a medium resurface. I don't know how many this is, but I know this is less than 50. You just put it in here, kind of load it in, and then you close it, And then you just change the settings in here. We're just gonna set it to 50. I know it's less than 50, but it'll stop when it runs out. You just set it and kind of forget about it. It is a little loud. I had to soundproof it. I'll show you all what that looks like a little bit. It's a little janky right now, but it's working like a charm. I'm gonna probably make it look a little bit nicer probably the next couple of weeks, but it does the trick. Load them in, and then you set it to whatever setting as far as mode goes. So this is like a medium, CD, however many discs, and then you just hit start. I'll let it run once. It's loud. I'll put the mic kind of by it. So that's kind of an example of what it sounds like. You can see it's kind of loud, kind of annoying. So that's why I had to soundproof it. But so far, been working like a charm. Like I said, we've run 350, 400 discs through it. I'm actually gonna pause it because it's really loud. I don't know if that's bad to do. I think it's fine. It's just Xbox 360 games anyways. Nah, whatever. So excited to have this. It's working like a charm. This is kind of the inside of it. So compound comes through here, water goes in here, and it kind of refilters it so that we can reuse the water. It's really nice. Here's the top. You can see all the different sanding. These probably need to be replaced soon. And then you can see the disc down there. Probably needs to be cleaned out. It's working like a charm. We've run quite a few discs and we still have a lot more to go. So excited for this. That's gonna do it. I'm out, Gangstas.